Hello, it's Kellycole369, or on, that's on TikTok, or TipFlop. On Lulu, it's Conspiracy Cole, the truth is in your soul. Alright, anyway, just an observation, again, my own point of view, and, this should not be taken seriously, as it's for entertainment purposes only, and my point of view and my point of view only. So please do your own research. Anyway, through observation and that, I've noticed something. Why is it mostly like, the Carrot Tops, or, people like, with the reddish sort of hair? Why is it mostly them that I seem to notice that are British, heritage, and, ancestry. They are British born, and, so are their families and everything else. But why is it? It's mostly, the like I say, the how would you call it, auburn haired sort of people. It's mostly the men that have obviously done a bit of the old porridge, the old prison or whatever. Why is it mostly them that have all stopped believing in Christianity and jumped onto a different thing? Now, I'm not saying anything, because I've got to watch my words, but I think you will know what I'm trying to say. Now, as a kid, as a very young child, I did hear that people with, auburn, or, that sort of hair colour, they didn't have the same, or they didn't have a soul, that was what I heard as a child, right? So obviously, you hear lots of things, as your childhood, you hear all sorts of rumours and whatever else, but yeah, I heard that as a child, and I've spoken to many other people about this same sort of thing, for years and years and years ago, and they heard the same thing as me, or very similar, and now I'm just put in, today's times where I know that people who do, HM, whatever, uh, they they go in, and because these places are predominantly run by a certain religious group, they they get bullied, and they break, and they just, forget all of their forefathers and what their ancestors literally gave their life, literally put their life on the line, and so many didn't make it back, to protect our shores, to protect anything like this from happening. But yet, the one generation that got born, and done something wrong himself, right, and then got put into a place where he had to pay back for, whatever he'd done stupid and got caught, and then he breaks under the tiniest little bit of pressure. So this is a message to them sort of people. What do you think that your forefathers and everybody like that, what do you think they went through? Do you think they had a tickling competition, like a tickling test? You laugh too much, you can't join. No, they had no option most of the time, and they were often at the front lines because the richer people were at the back lines, or the people that had, I can't really, people that had certain other people in the family, they were, they were let to do cooking or whatever, or, something right at the very back anyway, so they had less chance of, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is like I say, the forefathers and the grandparents and great-great-grandparents and things like that, and carry on, of the certain people that got bullied a little bit in the HMP places because of something they done themselves to get put in there. They got bullied a little bit, and they just gave in, and then just turned on their own people. Why is it mainly only these sort of people that I see that are doing this? Why isn't it mostly, brown-haired people, or, blonde-headed people, or black or headed people? Why is it only one sort of... I'm not the only one that's seeing this, because it's not, it's not just in one shop or whatever. I've seen this in numerous sorts of shops, yeah? That are, you know what I'm trying to say, yeah? It's just a question I'm just putting out there. Why, Like I say, from my childhood, I heard that they were soulless, and then, now, they're doing basically what a soulless person, exactly what a soulless person would do. You've got to be soulless if you would want to grape and unalive and anything and anybody else that didn't believe in the certain thing that you got bullied and quavered because you couldn't put up with a little bit of, whatever, because of your own mistakes. So now you're willing to turn against your own people and do some horrific things because your ass caved in. That's sorry, but that's the only really way I can put it. Yeah, am I the only one seeing this? Or is other people seeing this? Like I say, anyway, this is my own point of view, obviously, and my own, like I say, so yeah, entertainment purposes only, okay? Shouldn't be taken seriously. Anyway, love, peace, unity to every single one of you. County Carl 369, I'm out.